What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about some tips and tricks that's going to get you guys to that MUT Millionaire status during the holiday season. Now, I want to point out that there are a lot of new, new subscribers coming in. Welcome to GmiasWorld. Definitely, while you're here, talk to some guys in the community. Find out certain things that you may be asking outside of GmiasWorld, and you'll find that a lot of the guys here are very, very ready to help you guys. For you just getting the game, it's a lot of new additions to the game. I will recommend that you go through the Madden NFL 20 playlist. There are a lot of very, very useful tools there to get you started, so definitely go ahead and do that as well. But what we're going to be talking about primarily today is something that many of us have been grinding for. These packs that you get from MUT Rewards, they're very important throughout most of the promos that drop. Previously in other Maddens, I feel like it used to drop a lot more often. They've been giving us a lot less, and when they do give it, most of the time, it's not during the times that we expect it. With this right here, this is just an additional thing that you can do just by linking your account with MUTRewards.com. Now, I want to point out as well, safety is key. Do not do not click on any links that don't make sense. Like if you see a link and, primarily it's just like, it just looks weird, more than likely it is. If it's something that you don't see that I tweet at GmiasWorld, or if it's not EA Sports _MUT, if the accounts are not verified, please do not click links. And I know a lot of you guys might think that I'm talking to children, but I'm talking to grown men as well, because a lot of grown men have been doing that and then be like, yo, I don't know what happened, bro. Like, look, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. All right, so for most of us that are legendary tier, you should have received this as a MUT reward recently. All right, so if you're not legendary tier and you just got the game, you're gonna still get a certain version of packs. You just won't get as many as I got right here, but it's something that can get you guys started. Now, what are the major tips and tricks? All right, pretty much right now we're gonna go through these packs, and as we do it, I'm gonna explain to you guys a lot of things that are gonna be going on with this current promo. You have to pay attention to the solos that are gonna be getting released. There are a lot of things going on with the NFL 100 during the same time. All right, so it's already been leaked that Randy Moss, like we already predicted, is going to be one of the top 100 wide receivers. Remember, guys, you are going to be able to get a free NFL 100 player after, I think it's 2 more weeks left to the promo. So I need you guys to go to those missions and get those things done. We're going to take a look at that as well. We're going to also take a look at some of the Hearth solos that are going on and, try to figure out what's going on with that. I showed you guys in a previous video, some of you guys still don't understand what's going on with it. Pretty much you can play that solo for unlimited amount of time and just get whatever you get for free. And then with doing that, you'll be able to generate a lot of income because you can get pieces to the puzzle, you can get more kindling. Obviously, kindling inside the store is going to be very, very useful to you because I showed you that as well, which I'm going to go ahead and break down for you a little bit more. I would love to get me a Christian McCaffrey because everybody's pulling them, but maybe it's just not in the cards for me, dog. Like, can you give me a Christian McCaffrey or not? Or are we just going to get garbage? All right, what is this? These are going for kindling? Yeah, 31 kindling. Yeah, GG's for me. I'm going to also focus on the idea of getting presents because a lot of you guys are asking, Gmia, as far as the presents go, is that something to where it's like, ask and you shall receive. That's 2020 kindling. Like, I'm not going to use him as a left tackle, but that dude's definitely about to be kindling right now. All right, so primarily speaking, right, with everything that you possibly get from this free pack from just having your account linked to MUTRewards.com, going into the missions real quick. Let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. The Hearth solos right here, you can do this an unlimited amount of times. It lasts for 7 days, even though it says complete. Some of you guys were asking about that. Bro, it says complete. Can I do it again and still get Hearth packs? Yes, you can. All right, so just go ahead, jump into it, get it done as many times as you want. Get some of that free stuff that's coming out because if you get the right pieces to that puzzle, that medium present is not going to be that much more than likely, but you can accumulate a lot of kindling. All right, and then using that kindling, we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn that into other things that are going on. Not only that, with Zero Chill, there are certain things that you're going to be doing with this. I told you guys what I was going to do. is try to do it piece by piece, because ultimately you're going to be able to get 3 91 plus overall free players. Now, if you want to get those players and then use them as training, you want to use them on your team to win games, that's all on you. Whatever you want to do with them, I'm just giving you guys the insight into it, so I have to finish that up as well. So these two are very important right now to your Madden success and being able to hit that MUT Millionaire status. All right, now we're going to go into the store right now, and we're going to go and talk about some of the reasonings behind why it's important to use that kindling to make that money. Now, the one thing that I do like this year is that all the presents, to my knowledge, are going to be open on December 25th. Like, all these presents, no matter which ones you get, it all says the 25th. It's just so much better than waiting around and like, oh, I gotta be here for that day, the reveal, oh, this day. Like, bro, okay, it's all gonna be opened up on the 25th. Now, the large presents are very, very expensive. What does that mean? That means that if you grind out enough, oh, also additionally house rules, which I'm gonna get to as well. If you grind out enough and you accumulate a decent amount of kindling, which it's gonna take a lot of time if you go the solo route, because the most that I've got for every time I've done that solo is about 200 kindling. So if you start doing the math, that's a lot. If you go through the route of doing house rules, you can accumulate a little bit more, but it has been a little bit more frustrating because people are using touch passes because of the way that it's set up to do weird things, and it's been a very, very annoying thing, to go through that process. So if you didn't want to do that, the only other thing you can do is just sit in a solo for like a day, bruh. If you sit in a solo for like a day, you're getting 200 for every like 7 minutes. You can do the math. You probably will get yourself like a couple large presents before you're frustrated, but you do have 6 days left to do that. Whichever way you guys can do it, like I said, I'm trying to make it as time efficient as possible, but it is about 7 to 8 minutes per solo when you do the Hearth solos to get the free kindling, the free parts of the present and stuff like that. But this is going to be key, because if you get a decent amount of this, like whichever way you grind, this is going to be the major factor. For those of you guys that have been doing it for years, you know the large present somehow, some way is going to give you something crazy. I would say, like, for the most part, if you get 10 of these, okay, bruh, you're good. You get 10 of these, you're a millionaire on December 25th. That's pretty much ideally what it's about. So the idea is, how do we get as much kindling as possible? And I'm giving you those options. You're either gonna have to go and deal with that solo and grind, or you're gonna have to go to house rules. So let's go ahead and take a look at that so you guys get an idea of what's going on with it, okay? I'm gonna give you guys the list of it. Now, these are very, very short games, but they're very, very frustrating and wild. Okay, it's some really, really wild stuff that's going on. Per game win, you get 100 coins, a Hearth pack, stuff like that. Okay, all limited time head-to-head Hearth events, they're going to be switching up over time. All right, now, when you figure it out, the gingerbread men, as you go through it with the wins, you see how, look, you can go through, if you want to get the 190 wins and get all your gingerbread men right now and just get the players that I spoke to you guys about, that are going to be free, or you can wait it out with the solos. All right, it's either way, whichever way you want to do it. Look, it's up to you, but 190 wins are savage. All right, some of you guys probably already did it. So what does that mean? The players, as far as I know, the players that you get from the gingerbread men, they quick sell for training. So they're not even kindling. So that's going to be also very, very difficult to deal with. Let me just show you the set that I'm talking about. Because a lot of you guys are like, yo, bro, I can't wait to get, Adrian Peterson and stuff like that. That's fine. You can go ahead and you can start doing that. But I'm notifying you immediately to know that this house rules is definitely wild. It is a rather quick house rules, but it's still very, very wild, and you're going to be playing a lot of people that's going to be doing some really crazy stuff if you go ahead and choose that route. So that's something that I would urge you guys to be, to be careful of. I just want you guys to be mindful of, how it's going to be working out for you. It's very, very crazy the way that this is going to work out. Why is this, 100 Kingland Quicks? Oh, you got to get that from inside the store. And then you need a frozen player, which you get also from playing the solos and house rules. Okay, that's completely different. This was the holiday puzzle I was talking about. I think I have like 2 pieces of it. You could go ahead and get this straight from grinding the solos. I got one each time I played the Hearth solos. So you can definitely do this. Again, it's a medium gift. It's not going to be something that's going to be crazy. The bigger things is trying to accumulate as much kindling to get the larger gifts. That's ideally what it is. So I have not purchased a pack for the Zero Chill promo as of yet. Once Randy Moss drops, I don't know if I'll be able to control myself, but at this point I have not done any. No, I did the $1.50 for the Zero Chill. Yeah, in one of the videos I did the Zero Chill, so that's a correction. So I spent $1.50 for the special whatever, and I got an 89 overall player, right? So let me go to the program right here. We're gonna go to Zero Chill. I think I got, where's the guy that I got? Yeah, I got a Jason Pierre-Paul. So this is everything that I've accumulated so far, and I got one Gingerbread Man from playing solos. So with everything that's being said right now, you can definitely, at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna quick sell all the stuff that I have right now as far as players, because I want to get as much kindling as possible. All right, that's pretty much what I'm looking to do. So let's go ahead and quick sell that. So now we're up to 4,445 kindling. All right, and this is all off of stuff that EA has provided us by just grinding solos, and like I said, the $1.50 special, which is in the store under special offers, and that's where I am right now. Okay, so I'm right there for what I want to do as far as getting the large presents. Now, the issue about this is some of you guys are gonna go OP. Like right now, we have enough for one. Okay, I'm gonna try to accumulate as much as I can. I want to get at least 40,000 kindling. That's my goal. I want at least 10 of these presents, because when it is revealed, if it's something that a lot of people want, and you know, we just get it all at the same time, people are gonna flood the market. But it's the people that get it out there first that's gonna have the most success. So when if we look at 10, if we're able to accumulate 10, however, whichever way we do it, we grind whatever, every single person that gets at least 10 is going to be able to get at least 100K per with this situation. All right, and that's the bottom line. There is nothing else that I can, that's as clear as I can make it, guys. Every one of these, the minimum is probably going to be 100K. So we're looking for at least 10. Get the 10, and then that's it. We're grinding for 40,000. Now, remember this, guys. There's going to be other solos being released. There's going to be other things going on up until that point of the 25th. But this is the key. I'm just letting you guys know. For all of you, oh, bro, I never get lucky with this stuff. This right here, I guarantee this, bro. 10 of these, millions. Might even be more. You know what I'm saying? Might even be more depending on what it is. I just don't want you guys to spend money and be going crazy getting the things right now. Also, if you go this route and you start getting these random players, I want you guys to remember these players are relatively cheap right now. All right. The last time I looked at Derwin James, I think he was like 200 and change. So you don't want to use 5,000 kindling when you're going to be waiting for the large presents. Just if you want the player, buy the player now, and then later on you figure out what's going on with it. But I believe that the way that it was, where's Zero Chill? The way that it was before, his price was very, very low. So I don't recommend that you guys do that with kindling in the store, but if that's what you want to do, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do to stop it. Now, where's Derwin James? See, I should have got Derwin James yesterday. Oh no, this is Christian McCaffrey, so he's a little bit higher, 290. But Derwin James was at like 220 yesterday. I don't know where he is right now. Darius Leonard, that dude's garbage right now. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, Derwin James. Oh, so he's down to 200. So that's ideally what it is. Okay, that's ultimately what we're gonna have to look forward to at this point. Is, if you use 5,000 kindling, you're pretty much wasting it. So don't do that. Just get the card outright if that's something that you want to do. Other than that, that's everything that you're going to need to know right now. We're going to be focused on the large presents. I'm going to be giving you guys more tips and tricks as we go on, but definitely get that stuff done right now with the solos and try to accumulate as much as you possibly can at this moment, because that's going to help you to get to that level. And throughout this process, I'm going to continue to give you guys more tips and tricks, and all of us are going to be just so happy when that time comes for us to open and unwrap those gifts. All right, guys? As usual, you guys can go ahead and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, all at GmiasWorld. Let me know in the comments if there's anything specific that I missed. Otherwise, the community, you guys know what to do. Help each other out. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Stay blessed. One love, y'all.